So why do people buy cars? They are comfortable, reliable, they like the fit and the finish. Despite all data showing that there are more reliable, more safer cars out there, people will typically stick with cars that they like, cars that they're familiar with. All of these are baselines. The vehicle that we're trying to make is not meant to really replace your car. It's meant to be a vehicle you can actually afford, understand, and work on. That's why it's open source. Why does this work? Well, to be open source means it's practical and not some big pie in the sky dream. Alright guys, I turned the ISO up, you can see me now. You could think of one of these vehicles as potentially a second vehicle, something that's cheap, it's reliable, gets you from point A to point B, but there's very little startup investment. So like this vehicle, it's not designed to be impressive, it's designed to be reliable, it's designed to be simple to manufacture, and open source allows you to customize your vehicle a little bit more. This isn't a car that everybody needs to switch to. It's designed around affordability, repairability, and long-term ownership. Not as a replacement as a modern vehicle, but one where cost and control matter. And that's why I'm coming out with this open source vehicle project. A home-built vehicle, fully documented. What is and is not this vehicle? Well, this is a home-built vehicle. It's designed to be simple, modular, and prioritize user ownership. Alright, so what is it not? This is not a mass-produced vehicle. As it is open source, nothing is really proprietary, and we are not depending on a single manufacturer for dependability. A lot of off-the-shelf components. It's not just a concept, it's a buildable, functional vehicle. So why open source? The transparency of this build builds a little trust too. Having open documentation lowers the barrier for repairability and allows improvement. You could also think that community-driven input, iteration, beats a closed corporate cycle. LIS, locked-in syndrome. Being open source also prevents us from being locked in with one manufacturer. Alright, big question. Who's this vehicle for? It's for people that like building stuff. Engineers, makers, people that like cars. For people that might have needs for a rural or off-road purpose. People that want a simple vehicle to maintain. This is meant to be a vehicle that is not disposable like a lot of recent vehicles. If you value ownership over convenience, this vehicle might be for you. How's it any different with there are people that own classic cars and they love them. Why do they love them? For the same reason that you'll buy this car, because you love the experience of ownership. Not that this vehicle is intended to be unreliable, it's of course meant to be as reliable and as sensible as possible. Is this realistic to buy? There's multiple acquisition paths. We're looking at kit forms, a direct design, licensing, other builders. There's also compliance for things like safety, of course, safety above everything. There's cost transparency as compared to mass-produced vehicles. And we're looking at longevity as being a main path for this vehicle. So why buy this instead of a normal vehicle? Well, if you can understand all in each of the systems of the vehicle, you can fix it yourself or fix it locally. You're not dependent on software to be the thing that slows you down. We look at things like the openness, the open source of design and the parts. So you can go to anybody to manufacture this part or buy the part off the shelf. Now, how does this relate to the white paper? The white paper is a in-depth technical look at what we hope to create. It explains a little bit of the design intent and the philosophy of that design. It allows us to narrow down our success criteria into measurable, actionable things. And that is very important for a concept of going from $0 to $10,000. Transportation should be a durable, inexpensive, understood thing. Open source vehicles aren't to disrupt the mass-produced market of vehicles. It's meant to give back ownership of vehicles in general, about giving reliability back to people that need it. This vehicle is not replacing what already works. It's about making a vehicle that is affordable, understandable, and to be driven, hopefully, for a long, long time. So not everyone has to build one, but anyone can build one. Whether you are a builder or a fleet vehicle kind of guy, or just want a simpler option, this is meant to be a practical tool. The documentation, the costs, and decisions are all up to be accessible. Take what's useful, ignore the rest. Alright guys, see ya.